Hey there guys, so as usual we're starting off with a clean, freshly washed face, and I'm gonna start out with some what is this? The Essential Balancing Water from Solhasu. Hold up. Solhasu. Someone corrected me in my haul video about how to pronounce this, and I actually found a video of a Korean native pronouncing these Korean brands. So it's Solhasu. So the W kind of, I don't know it. Ooh, wait a minute. I like this. So this is from the sample set that I got. So they have like their, ooh, oh, that feels good. Hold on now. So the sample set has this balancing water. Oh my god. Hold up. I might need to order this. Is that what I got? No, I got the other thing from Innisfree, but I didn't get the balancing water from Solhasu. So I really like how that feels so far. I might need to check into let me check how much this is. Let's see. Balancing water. Essential balancing water. It's $58. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna need to just get a sale on that because I am not paying. I literally just spur of the moment ordered that because I really, oh my god, I really like how it feels on my skin. I ordered it on Stylevana. I don't know what website that is. This is the first time I'm ordering from them, but they take PayPal, and I trust PayPal because if things go awry, I can always do a dispute through them and get refunded. So we'll see how that goes, but yeah, spur of the moment. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm gonna go in with my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer, since that essence had a little while to sit since I was ordering it. So let's put this on. Now this is also one of my new purchases, and I really love the watermelon scent from Glow Recipe, which is why I wanted to go ahead and get this. And this is supposed to be a lightweight moisturizer, so we're gonna let that sit on the skin and absorb while we chat and catch up. So what's going on, guys? How are you guys holding up? Hopefully you guys are staying safe and healthy and doing all that you can to keep yourselves safe and your family safe. And if you do have to go to work or even be outside, do your best to keep your distance from people, and of course wear your protective gear. If you have face masks, well, you should have a face mask, and if you're wearing gloves and all that stuff, and if they're disposable, please make sure that you're disposing of them correctly. Like, you're not just throwing them on the ground, because I've been going like to the supermarket and stuff, and you see gloves and masks everywhere, and I'm like, have these people not learned anything at all, that we still need to protect our environment and be environmentally conscious? Like, people made this big deal about plastic straws, yet they're throwing their gloves on the ground, like plastic gloves, all right, and these masks on the ground. What sense that make? How make it make sense? Because it don't. Anyway, I'm gonna go in and do my brows now, and I'm gonna use this Patrick Ta for brows. So this is the Shape and Wax, and I got the clear version. They have a tinted one as well, but I figured with clear it can be universal and I don't have to worry about the tint like making a mess. And that's for sure clear, because you can see to the bottom of the pan. That's neat, actually. So on the back there are directions, and it says activate the formula with a drop of setting mist or water, and brush a spoolie or a firm brush into the pan to pick up a small amount of wax, and brush through clean brows in an upward outward motion, shape as desired. So here's my thing. I don't know how this is gonna work, so I'm gonna grab some of my Smashbox primer water, since it says to just do a drop. So I am going to put a little bit on the side over just on the corner. I have the actual brush from Patrick Ta as well, and I'm gonna just work it. Let me work it. You put my thing down, pop it, and reverse it. Can you believe when Missy Elliott showed up at the Super Bowl? Remember that year she showed up at the Super Bowl and a lot of people didn't know who she was, and she did like a whole selection of her songs. Listen, I don't even watch sports. I don't watch the Super Bowl at all, and that halftime show had me like popping it. I was like, come on now, Missy. I put my thing down, hey! And then she did, what was that, the MTV Awards? Was it the MTV Awards? I think, I don't remember what awards it was, but she brought out, remember when she did that video and there was this little white girl, Allison, that did the dance with her dancers? She was popping, locking it, and then she had grown-up Allison, oh my god, come on stage and represent, and that was just, listen, the 2000s were it. They were hitting. Anyway, I'm putting this thing in my brows, and I don't know how soap brows works. I'm doing it on one side because if it gets messed up, I can actually save one brow, right? All right, so I applied that. I'm gonna press it down with my finger. I don't want to do that glazed looking laminated brow thing that people are doing. I don't even know why I got this product, to be honest with you, because my brows aren't unruly. I don't know, I'm just trying something, all right? Social isolation got me over here just doing foolishness, okay? So I'm applying that, I'm gonna let that sit on that side, and then I'm gonna just fill in my brows regular style on this side. Wait, where's my primer? Oh my god, I don't even have a primer. Lord, everything is going crazy. Lord, I am not organized at all. So I am going to just film this quick get ready with me. I have to do an eye look for another video, so I'm just gonna skip through the eye look part, but I'm gonna do that for another video that you will see coming up, and it's an exciting video. But I can still talk to you, get ready with you guys, and chat here. Okay, my back is killing me. Oh my god, speaking of that, my back hurts, right? Sitting on this damn thing. So I was filming my makeup collection, and I sat down for 2-3 hours filming the freaking makeup collection, going through all these palettes and opening each and every one. My back is killing me. And then I was standing for some of it, and my foot is swollen. So remember I sprained my ankle? It's been almost 2 months. I think it's about 2 months now. And the freaking ankle, the ankle is not healing, guys. I cannot. And I know you guys are like, you need to go to the doctor and check it out. The doctor can't do nothing for me right now. I need to go to probably, what do you call them people? Rehab, like where you go and do physical therapy. Yeah, physical therapy I need to do for my ankle, because they can't do anything for a sprain other than wrap it and tell you to stabilize it. A doctor can't do nothing, and I ain't about to pay no doctor, no copay, or no whatever my insurance doesn't pay for. I'm not paying no doctor to tell me that, okay? I know it's a sprain and I can't do nothing. It's not a break, it's not a fracture, it's a sprain. So I ain't going to the doctor, I ain't doing all of that, right? So the freaking ankle keeps getting swollen, and I think it's my fault because I haven't been wrapping it, and I really should have been wrapping it all this time because I'm cooking. I'm not moving around crazy. So when I go outside, I put a little ankle wrap on it, but in the house, I'm not wrapping it. You know, I don't get up and wrap it. I don't go to sleep and wrap it. But what I found is that when I'm sleeping, so I sleep on my side or sleep on my stomach, and then you know when you lay that way, then your foot is kind of it's gonna straighten out the ankle a little bit like that. Like it's pressing against the bed, so it's not gonna be like this anymore, right? Where it's comfortable, it's gonna kind of bend it and stretch it because of how you're laying. And I feel like that is hurting my ankle a lot because I will wake up and my ankle hurts. So I need to start wrapping my ankle to go to bed. So I went to Walgreens today and picked up another wrap. I picked up a cushion wrap with the this is a little Velcro self-adhesion thing. So y'all gonna have to just pray for me. But I am so mad because I bought a very cute pair of shoes. I bought 2 pairs of shoes before the injury, and then I ended up buying another one because I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be my celebration shoes and when I can wear shoes. And let me tell you something, I tried the freaking shoes on. No, I didn't try them on. I tried to try them on, and let me tell you, the pain that hit me almost had me in tears. I was like, what demon is this in these shoes? I'm gonna show you the shoes. Let me go grab the shoes in a minute and show you the shoes. But it's these combat boots from Campbell. You already know Campbell's shoes aren't the most comfortable. Like the arch on that shoe, the heel, it's a whole thing, right? But I got it because I was like, nah, it's gonna be alright. I'm gonna eventually be able to wear it. And now I'm not sure when I'll be able to wear my shoes, like my regular heels. I'm gonna be stuck in flats, which I don't mind, because even in the summertime, I'm gonna be in flats anyway. But the thing about it is, don't I need flats that are gonna support my ankle? So I can't be wearing the little floppity flop flip-flops, right? Because flip-flops, I don't know if y'all know this, but flip-flops are kind of the worst for foot support. They're awful, right? All right, how does brow feel? It don't feel no different. It don't feel no goddamn different. Let me get the shoe. So here's the box that it comes in, right? And I told you it's Jeffrey Campbell. You ready? Look, oh my god, look at these boots, guys. Look at these boots. Oh my god, I've been searching for boots like this that I really loved for a while, and somehow I just I went to Prada in Switzerland. They had an outlet store and they had boots that looked similar to these, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy those, I'm gonna buy those. And I think they were like $600 and something, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna get them. And then by the time I was able to go back to the store, because you know you're gonna go around the whole outlet, they closed down because I didn't know what the closing time was, and I was so mad. So I was on the lookout for shoes like these, but then I was like, the Prada price was kind of pushing it though. Do I really need to pay that for the Prada? And then I saw these on Nordstrom. They were on sale. They were $123, right? And I was like, oh my god, those are so cute. They're perfect. And the sole is perfect. Like, I love that rubber bottom with the cutouts. Don't you love this? And then the heel is the perfect height, and they're platformish, so they're not that high. And I can walk in these, so don't worry about it. I tried them on the other foot, you know, the good foot, and it has the zipper side. They're not too patent, and they're not flat matte. Like, they're shiny, but not patent shiny. Like, I love these boots so freaking much. And they have the black laces, and they also sent white laces, so you can switch it up. So aren't these boots cute, guys? Oh my god, and I can't wear them. I am not gonna be able to wear those for at least, I don't know, months. I don't even know by the end of the year, like in fall when it's cold enough to put those on, if I'm gonna be able to wear them. Because when I tell you, let me really tell you, the pain that shot through my foot when I had the nerve to try to put my foot in that bomber cloth Ross. No, brethren, the piece of pain that owed me. I really wanted to cry. Like, I really sat there and I was like, I'm about to cry. You know when something at you and you tear up, like the tears are all up in here? They were all up in my eye. I was like, no, father, not at all. All right, this brow thing. Okay, I can go over my brow with my pencil. It's not slipping, like it's not greasy. So that's one good thing. So what did this product do for me right now? Did it do anything for me the way I do my brows? No, it did not. I mean, I guess it's a decent little primer. Is it gonna hold the brows in place longer than my primer? My primer over here? It looks smoother and cleaner on this side, actually. Look, let me show you. Don't it look right? It looks cleaner on this side than on this side. This one looks blurry while this looks crisp, right? All right, I'm gonna take this off and try again. So while I do that, let me still talk to you about things. So let's get ready with me. I told you that my neighbors were having extremely loud adult interaction. They're having loud sex, guys. And somebody said to me in my real life, because you know I'm telling this story to people in my real life too, they're like, Tina, maybe they didn't realize how loud they were being. Maybe they didn't realize that you could hear them. And I'm like, you know what, that's valid. And I shook them up, and now they're nervous and they don't want to have sex anymore. And I felt a little bit bad because I'm like, you're right, maybe they didn't know. But then it's only right that I alert them, and that's what I did by knocking on their door. Now I alerted them to, hey, I can hear you, calm it down. And since then, I have not heard them carry on like that. And I really thought they stopped having sex until one day, like a couple days ago, I heard the little, you know, the little moans and groans and stuff. And I was like, oh, they are still having sex. They're just having quiet sex. Thank you, Jesus. And here's the thing. We are not like on top of each other like that, where you hear every single thing. Like the walls are not that thin. We have proper insulation where you don't hear things like that. Like I literally can't hear any other sound from them. Like I don't hear their TV on. I don't hear when they're cleaning. I don't hear vacuuming. I don't hear any of that except for their loud ass kids, and those kids are screaming. So I don't care where you are or what you're doing. Kids screaming, you're gonna hear it, right? So apart from the kids screaming and them having that obnoxiously loud sex, apart from those sounds, I don't hear them. So for me, it was like they had to be doing the most for me to be hearing them. This little packaging is a bitch to open, by the way, because it's like you have to push from the... Listen, Patrick, you could have done better than this. So anyway, I keep dampening it to activate more product, and I'm going back in to set the rest of it. But they had to be notified that I can hear them, and now they're being more neighborly and they're being a little bit more bashful in their sessions. So I am happy about that, thank God. And I mean, I didn't mean to scare them. Somebody was like, what would you have done if they had answered the door? And I would literally, y'all don't know me, but I would have been like, do you need some help? I don't know what's going on. Everything all right? Everybody good? I mean, I can watch. I'm not sure, you know? Like, I would have literally said that, because they're a younger couple. It's not like they're old fogies. They're a younger couple. The woman seems to be very shy. Like, I've seen the guy out and about. Oh, and the other thing, and I'll address this too. The other thing is the kids. So I've seen the guy outside playing with the kids, like throwing the football around, and like they go with their, what do you call those? The little skatey things with the little hand scooter, them scoot. So they scoot and stuff. So I see the guy with the kids, but I don't see his wife. I don't even know if they're married. I shouldn't even assume that they're married, but I don't see the girlfriend with him very often. I barely see her. Like, she hides deliberately, but then again, I'm hiding too, so I don't really see my neighbors. I don't want to see them, and they don't talk to me. And with that being said, one of my neighbors, an ambulance came and took her. She's an older woman, and they came and took her, and they were in the hazmat suit and everything, and I'm like, she got the Rona? Lord have mercy. I haven't seen her since that, and I haven't seen the husband either, so I'm like, oh my God, I wonder what happened. But I don't talk to them, they don't talk to me. And here's the thing about Long Island, there are a lot of racist people out here, and I know with some of these older white people, they can be very racist. Listen, I'ma call a spade, so I don't know if they're looking at me like, where's this black bitch going? So because I don't want to have to give these grandma and grandpas no smoke, I don't say nothing. I keep my distance. I keep going where I'm going, because there's this older couple here that talks to me every time they see me. They say hi, and you know, how are you? How's everything? And you know what? I want them to thrive, okay? And they help out another woman here that has a disabled kid. And I'm like, you know what, old white people? You thrive, Martha. You thrive, Charlie. Like, I want them to thrive, but that, I don't know how these other white people stay. So I stay my distance. And so I'm not asking them like how they are or anything. So I'm applying my concealer under my brow. This is my Naked, what name? I want to call it Ultimate Coverage, because that's their older one. This is the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer in the shade 60NN. So I don't know what happened, and I'm not that invested in finding out, so I'm not gonna ask. So somebody was like, they don't have any respect for their kids if they're having that loud sex, because obviously if their kids are there, they're gonna hear it too. I don't think it's their kids together. I think it's the guy's kids, because like I told you, he's the one that's outside playing with them. And they're two. They're a boy and a girl, and I think there's a cousin that comes too, because there's a third one that shows up sometimes. I feel like he sees them every weekend or every other weekend. He gets them, but they don't live with them. So that's why I think it's his girlfriend, and then those are his kids, and that's why you don't see her interact with them, which is kind of shitty, because if you take the cow, you have to take the calf, right? So that's a Jamaican saying. So you take the mother or you take the father, now you better take the kids too. And it don't seem like she's interested in the kids. But anyway, That's why they can have that loud sex, because the kids aren't actually living with them. So it's not like, can you imagine if the kids were actually down there and they were carrying on like that? No, child, that would be so tacky. But anyway, that's the update on that story. They're having sex, but they are being a lot more silent. All right, I'm gonna go do the eye makeup for the other video, and I will be right back. And just like that, I'm back. The eyes are almost done, but we're gonna do the complexion on here with you guys, and we're gonna continue to talk. So I'm gonna go in with the Tatcha, the liquid silk canvas. This is a new primer from Tatcha. So they already have the regular skin canvas, which is the putty primer, and I have that as well, but people have been raving about this and I'm gonna use it. It's all right. I mean, it honestly doesn't feel any better than any other primer that I have. Like, I have the Armani Prima from Giorgio Armani, I have the YSL All Hours primer, I have a Dior primer, that all kind of feel the same way. It feels like a liquidy, just a liquidy silicone kind of primer. It's not really slippy, too slippy, but it's also not dragging. It feels a little bit like lotion. It's okay, but I don't think it's that special. It's a decent little primer. So we apply that to the skin, and I'm actually going to go in with a foundation that I haven't used in a while. This is from Laura Mercier. It's the Candleglow Soft Luminous Foundation. I don't even know if they still make this. The other one that I have is the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation, but that looks way too dark for me. So we ain't gonna go in with that, because nope. The brows. How are the brows looking, guys? Do you think my brow... I mean, I did like how the result was with this versus my regular primer, because it wasn't as blurry as with the regular primer. I'll probably try to use it as like a brow gel at the end to finish it up, but we'll see. But anyway, that is my follow-up with my neighbors. So yeah, we're gonna see how that works out. I know a lot of places are opening up. I wonder what's gonna happen with my company. They're probably gonna do a soft opening where some people will go in like 2 days a week and another set will go in 3 days a week. That way they can limit how many people go in. I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen, but I foresee this being more of a long-term thing. Like, I think this is gonna go on for at least the rest of the year, which is fine by me. One, might have a sprained ankle, so I ain't going out being bad and bougie. But you know, for safety's sake, let them figure out this situation, and then they have an antibody test that they're gonna be doing too and offering. So I'll probably get that test done when it's available for me, just to see if I have the antibodies. It will make me feel a little bit more relaxed, I guess, if I have the antibodies, but I don't know what that means, because if you have the antibodies, does that mean you won't get sick, or does that mean that you'll get like a lower severity of the virus if you do get it? Here's the sad thing. I lost a classmate. We put him to rest a couple of days ago, but I literally just saw him. So I don't know if you guys watched the Get Ready With Me where I said I was gonna go out with my classmates. We went out at the very start of March to hang out, because we try to get together every couple of months or so just to catch up and stuff. We haven't seen each other in about 10 years. I'm using the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual, is it called the Supernatural Concealer? Isn't it the Sensual Skin Concealer? And I have shades 6 and 7. So I haven't seen my college classmates in about 10 years since we graduated college. Like, we grew apart. You know, people are living in the Bronx, in Brooklyn, in Queens, and New York is not that big, but it's big at the same time, and then Long Island is huge. So we just grew apart. You don't really see each other. They see each other more than I do, because I'm on Long Island and they are closer to each other in the city. So we try to get together now. Like, we reunited last year, and now we try to get together every couple of months, every other month if we can, just to hang out and keep in touch. So I literally saw this classmate of mine. I literally saw him in March, and he passed away. And I'm like, he's my age. Like, what the hell? He may be a year older, but he's literally around my age. Like, he's not older or anything, and he has 2 kids, and it's so sad. You're just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. But he has young kids, and now they're without a parent. So he's black, and he went to the hospital, and they told him to go home. He just has a flu, like it's nothing serious, and he had no choice but to go home. I mean, what are you gonna do? They send you home, you're just gonna have to go home if they're not gonna help you, right? So he went home, and he actually passed away. So rest in peace to Jafari. It's just so sad. It's so sad. So I'm gonna go in with my Pat McGrath under eye powder, but that goes to show, like, it's a very scary situation. And I'm using my Surat highlighter brush with the point to go on. Oh my god, this is so soft. And I love this Pat McGrath powder. It's actually a beautiful powder for setting under the eyes. It's so lightweight and airy, and I think the color just works really well for me. I have the shade Deep. This is the darkest shade they have. Imagine that. Come on now, Antipop, you know better. But that works really well under my eyes. So it's scary. It's a reality check. I know a few people that have died now from the whole virus, and it's just like, they're older people, they're younger people, they're everybody in between. It's very scary. So stay safe out there, guys, and you know, just do what you gotta do. If you're an essential worker, I get it, it's crazy out there. And if you're suffering now with unemployment and I don't even know, like, it's so terrible. And I know some people want to get back to work because they have to provide for their families, and it's just a terrible situation right now. It's just really terrible. But let's lighten up the mood and say a prayer for all those affected, and pray that we can recover in a healthy way very soon. Alright guys, so the eyes and the face are done. Let's go ahead and work on the rest of the skin. So I'm gonna go in with this blush because it just seems fitting. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with my Master Face brush from Sonia G, the Sky Face set. And I got 2 of these brushes because I really fell in love with the shape of it. And I think it's a all-around brush where I can use it for powder, I can use it for bronzer, I can use it for blush, I can use it just all over the face, so I can get multiple uses out of this instead of getting the fan brush that's also in the set. And I love this little cargo blush. This is the shade Laguna. I don't even think they're still available. I don't even know if Cargo is still like a brand for sure. I don't know what's happening. I haven't seen them. They're no longer in Ulta, I know that much. But we're just gonna color up our little cheeks here. Now, I wanted to talk about one more thing with you guys. This is a female issue, okay? So for the most part, if you're a woman, you more than likely have a period. I know there's some women that don't have periods, but for the most part, you have a period. And your period can start really young. So I have cousins and their periods started at 8 and 9. My period started at 14, so I had 14 years of period-free bliss, and it was beautiful. But imagine if your period starts at 8, right? So the only time you've been period free without issues is right before puberty, and you only had 8 years. Can you imagine? All right, so now you have your period, and you have your period all the way up until you hit menopause. Like, all being well, you get it every month, depending on like how your cycle is, whatever issues you go through, more or less you see it every month, right? For the rest of your freaking life until you hit menopause, where you think, okay, no period, I get a break. No, you don't get a break, because then you have menopause, and menopause is a whole nother tragedy. And it's like, oh my god, when do women get a break? The only break we had was right before puberty, before we got our periods. That is very upsetting. And I'm saying all that to say, I have to tell you a story. I'm gonna figure out highlight and bronzer. Let's do bronzer. So I use pads. I'm just a pad person, right? I don't like tampons. They hurt. They give me cramps. No matter what tampons I've tried, they give me cramps. They feel uncomfortable. I'm using my Take Home the Bronze bronzer from The Balm Cosmetics. This is the shade Greg. I pretty much have cramps if I use a tampon. It's uncomfortable. I feel it. Like, I feel it endlessly throughout the day if I wear a tampon, right? So I just wear pads, and I've been trying to find different things to use and, you know, go through, and I got some of the disposable discs from Flex, which were single use. You insert it, it's like it's shaped like a little diaphragm. It's like a little cup. I can probably show you guys what it looks like, because I have the set right here. So I'm gonna show you, these are female things, all right? So I don't care because we're women here, and if you're men, you should still be comfortable with talking about a period. So the little flexi cup that I got, and I just saw this advertised one time on the internet, and it's shaped like a diaphragm with a little, it feels like a plastic bag, right? But it's like a thicker plastic bag. So you are meant to, it has this plastic rim, you're meant to insert this in and like fit it around your cervix or wherever. I'm gonna put the, I can't even use this anymore. So these are single use, and I'm like, that's a lot of plastic to be just wasting away. So I didn't reorder them at all. But then I was on the hunt for something else that was reusable, and everybody was talking about menstrual cups, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna try a menstrual cup. And I heard Samantha Ravindall here on YouTube and Christy from Raw Beauty Christy talk about the Salt menstrual cup. So I was like, all right, that sounds like something that I should try. I'm gonna try it. So me and my fast self, cause now I'm like, all right, I have time, I'm gonna try it out, whatever. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it out. And the chief reason I wanted to try it out is because I travel a lot, right? And so if you're on vacation and you want to go in the pool, I'd rather wear a cup than wear a tampon. That's just, the comfort level with a tampon was just terrible. And with a cup, it's like one thing that you take with you, it's rinse, repeat, and you know, sanitize it and back at it, right? So I don't have to be like packing pads and tampons and all that stuff, because that's what I found. I would go on trips and like I don't have a lot of space if I'm using hand luggage, and I would have to be packing pads, and I'm just like, I can't be bothered with all of this, like this whole to-do just because I'm gonna have my period while traveling. So I go ahead and I order the Salt cup. This is a Supreme Glow highlighter from Dose of Colors. It's the shade Melanade. It's so pretty. And I'm using another one of the Sky face brushes. Oh my god, that's stunning. This is the Classic Cheek. Oh, this brush is so soft. Oh my god, this is stunning. Oh my god. So anyway, I ordered the Salt cup, and I made sure that I ordered the soft one. It says soft on it, right? So I'm not tripping. I ordered the soft one, and it's all cute, and I'm gonna show you because again, we're grown on here. So it's this little cup, right? And it's just a silicone cup. You're supposed to boil it to sanitize it the first time you get it, and of course before you use it each time. So you sanitize it, and then when you're on your period and you're changing it out, you just pop it out, dunk out whatever is in there, you know, all the stuff, and then you rinse it and pop it back in. Sounds easy enough. Great. So all right, I get the damn thing, right? I go on vacation to Jamaica. I'm in Jamaica, right? This was during Christmas. So I went for New Year's. I spent New Year's in Jamaica. So I'm like, perfect. I have the little cup. It's all good. My period started right after Christmas. Good, let's go. So you put it in. You're supposed to put it in, like, you fold it up like that so it's small enough to go in. That was a disaster. First of all, I was like full and bend and all this trying to get it in. So getting it in was a whole to-do, and then you got to tuck it behind a little notch inside you. It's like behind your little cervix nook, I don't know, but you got to dip it and do it, right? So I'm putting it up, and I think I have it up. It's fine. It's good. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. All right. First of all, I was already dying from putting, oh my god, this highlighter is so sexy. So I'm dying putting it in, right? Oh my god, I want to keep blending it. So I'm dying putting it in. All right, but I got it in, so I'm like, all right, we good, right? So there I go. I have it, whatever. I come home and I have a leak. So that means I didn't position it correctly, because you shouldn't have leaks if it's positioned correctly. No problem. It's a learning curve. I'll get the hang of it. But now you have to take it out. Guess all you need to take it out. You need to like push it so that the suction breaks, and then you pull down on this little thing, a jig, and it's supposed to come out and whatever. When me tell you, say, I was in the shower and it was taking me like 20 minutes. I'm up there like, like, I don't know what's going on, right? And I had nails on about this length. And that was a mistake in and of itself. But I broke off the index fingernail just for that, you know, because these were press-ons, and I'm like, I can always put one on later. So I break off the nail. I'm there trying to navigate my tunnel to get up in there. I can't get the fucking thing out to save my life, and I'm gonna curse because this is bad, all right? So I'm up there, and I'm like, oh my god. So this is a good 20 minutes in. I can't get it out. I can't. And you pull down on this thing. You're trying to pull it because I'm like, all right, maybe I can't break the suction by pushing against anything, but maybe I can just pull it out, right? So I'm pulling and tugging and it's hurting. And I mean, I am having cramps at this point because this is the first day of the period, which is the worst day for me. I have cramps. My back hurts. I'm irritated. I'm trying to pull out the damn thing. The hot water at the friggin' Airbnb fucking shut off. And it's like, I'm in cold water trying to navigate this whole thing. And I'm frustrated, right? I'm like ready to go all the way off. So the guy I'm seeing, I had to call him into the freaking bathroom. I'm like, listen, here's what's gonna need to happen. You're gonna need to help me because I don't know what the hell is happening. And bless his heart, he's not squeamish or anything. And I was surprised because I expected him to be a little squeamish. He wasn't squeamish at all. He's like, what do you need me to do? I'm like, you need to take this out. Feel around, pop something, I don't know, just try to get it out, right? You got all, just do it. All right, so he's up in all my intimate places, just digging around while I'm on my period. Like, I was like, he's a champ. He was a real champ because he went in there and he spent a good 10 minutes himself trying to get it out. And every time like he would grab something, I would feel it and it hurt so bad. It cramped my stomach. So I was like bending over in pain, like in anguish. I'm going to set my brows with the Patrick Tar thing. I said I was going to try that, right? So I'm in pain. He's trying to get it out. It's a whole thing. He finally gets it out. Thank Jesus, Lord. But it was like a terrible experience to get it out. And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't continue like this. So I had to send him to the store to get pads because it wasn't going to happen. And he went and he got me pads and stuff because I'm like, I'm going to just need to wear pads because this is not going to work out because I am never putting that back in me. No, sir. Because first of all, I could barely get it in. And then you going to tell me I could barely get it in, which was bad enough. And that was fine because that wasn't as uncomfortable. But then I couldn't even get it out. No. Why the bro them look so? I'm gonna let that dry. But yeah, so that was my experience with the salt menstrual cup. And then I tweeted about it. It was the worst period situation I ever had in my life. And I was like, I had to tweet about it. And then Salt responded. They were like, oh, you know, reach out to our experts, which they're very helpful. They're like, reach out to our experts. They're like, maybe you're not putting it in properly. Make sure you get the soft cup because, of course, the soft cup is the one that you want if you're sensitive or, you know, whatever. And I'm like, I got the soft one. I'm pretty sure I ordered the soft one. Like, I was doing my research to get the proper one. So I'm pretty freaking positive I got the soft one. And you saw that I got the soft one, right? Soft my ass. It hurt so bad. And a lot of people responded to that tweet. They were like, oh, they were interested in trying it out. They weren't sure. And my experience, based on me, no, I would not recommend it. It hurt really bad. So bad. Let me show you what these brows look like after I put the little waxy thing in. So it actually, you see how it clumped up on my brows? Yeah, that's not cute. So I'm gonna try to just work through that to remove it. Okay, that worked fine. So it's actually very moldable, like, you know what I mean? Like it don't stick in place. So your brows aren't held in place. So it's not necessarily a brow gel. But yeah, I like the softness of it. It makes them a lot more feathery. So then other people are like, oh, well, you need to try different ones. And I'm like doing the research and trying to find the different ones to try. And like, I don't want to risk it. So what I did was I ordered the Flex one. So remember, I told you I used the little inserts before. And those, I felt them in me. That's the thing too, I feel it. And I don't like that feeling. But I felt it, but it wasn't bad. And these Flex cups were actually easy to put in, because you squeeze them and they come to a little, let me show you, y'all, because I don't know why. I already opened it anyway, right? I'm not gonna use these. I'll sanitize this. I'll see, I don't know. But you squeeze it and it becomes that thin. So to put it up is not really a chore, and these go in really easily, no problem. So I'm like, if the Flex little discs work for me, then maybe the actual Flex cup will work for me. So the Flex cup also has the little cloth bag that you have for storage to carry it around. You also boil this one and all that, but it feels so much softer and more flexible. It's smaller. Let me show you, because maybe I can do a video once I try this one out, because I've been traumatized by the Salt cup, so I don't really want to try this one yet. Like, I'm so nervous about trying it. but the diameter, do you see, it's smaller. Maybe I can do a full video. Let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. We can talk about periods and stuff, right? So this one I'm gonna give a try, and this one has an attached little, the attached little thing here that you pull out. So this one actually breaks the seal for you, so you don't have to try to break it with your finger, which is much better for me because I don't want to have to navigate how to break the damn seal. So I'm gonna test this one out and tell you how this one goes, and I think it was even cheaper than the salt one. So if that's something that you're interested in, I thought I'd bring it up because I'm gonna try it next period. I'm gonna try it. I didn't want to try it this last period because I was traumatized. I tell you, I was traumatized. I didn't want nothing up me. I was like, no, no. So I actually used pads. So the pads I use, I thought I'd mention this too, are the 7th generation chlorine-free pads. These are ultra thin with wings, and I got the regular size. So they have extra long and like the overnight ones, and those are really comfortable. I used to use Always, and those just got, I don't know, like they left a little achy feeling afterwards. And I know they have the chlorine free ones and like the more organic ones now, but the ones that I was using, the original ones, this highlight, I can't get over it. Those were okay, but they started feeling a little bit icky after. So I'm off of those now. I still use the Always liners like for light days or whatever, but yeah, if that's something that you guys are interested in, let me know. I thought I would bring it up because it's a great way to save on waste with tampons and pads, because this way you just have a cup that you reuse and you reuse over and over. So let me know what you guys think. I need a lip. Let's get a lip. We should definitely just do a nude on the lip with this bright look. So I'm gonna use this Becca lipstick. This is Cupid's Kiss. It's an ultimate lip love lipstick, and this was from the Khloe Kardashian and Malika Best Friends collection. This was actually a very beautiful nude. I think this one was Malika's nude because this is deeper and she's darker. So, pop that on, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of my Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb, because why not, right? I love the Gloss Bomb formula. I think it smells delicious, and yeah, I love it. So there we go. So that is about all I wanted to talk about. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this get ready with me chatty video. I love doing these because they're like fun ways to just talk about everything in one video and entertain you guys while doing a look. So let me know what you guys think about the look. You will see it in an upcoming video, very special video like I mentioned. And yeah, leave your comments down below. Let's chat, let's catch up, let's see what's going on. And also give me feedback on what you want to see. So like I mentioned, do you want to see that menstrual cup video, like my experience, what my tips and tricks are, like how it goes for me? Because child, it was a whole situation. I already gave you the story, and whew, I don't want to suffer through that. And if I can help you guys not suffer through that, I would like to do that as well. And there are more videos coming up that you will see shortly. And I have the collection videos, which are gonna be hours long. So the palette video alone is like over an hour and a half, and I'm trying to edit that down, so you will see that soon. But yeah, until my next video, which will be very soon, I will leave a list of all the products that I used and mentioned in this video down below. I will even link what I used on my eyes so you guys can get an idea of what I used. And I will also leave links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, where you should follow me along because we have fun over there. And until my next video, which will be very soon, stay safe. I love you guys. Bye.